Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the Unibricks channel, and today we're going to be talking about everything that you need to know for LEGO Black Friday 2024. Now, of course, before we begin the video, I just want to say that if you do enjoy and want to keep up to date with all of the latest LEGO news from me, then make sure to subscribe as well as like the video and turn on notifications, as well as follow me on Instagram and join my Discord server. Links will be down in the description below. But with that being said, everyone, let's get right into it. So as you all know, Black Friday is just around the corner. It's only 11 days away at the time I'm recording this video. And essentially what I want to do is I want to run down everything that's going to be happening for the rest of November, because there is quite a lot of stuff that will be happening for this month. We've got a load of promos as well as double insider points and many sales. And then I'm also going to be talking about everything that we know about December as well. And the reason why is in case any of you decide to blow your budget for Black Friday and you want to get any of the Christmas promos and you won't then be able to. So I'm going to go over everything that you need to know for pretty much the rest of the year, so you are all up to date with that and you can sort of figure out when you want to buy certain sets and such. So let's get right into it. Now, first off, I want to talk about Black Friday, the actual day itself, November 29th. So on November 29th, we will be seeing the release of set number 10335, the Endurance Ship. This is going to include 3,011 pieces and it's going to retail for $270. Now, alongside this set, you are actually able to get a gift with purchase, being set number 40729, the Shackleton's Lifeboat. Now, in order to get this, you have to buy the Endurance Ship within the first week of its release, and you will get this gift with purchase alongside of it while stocks last. This is going to include 232 pieces, with two minifigures being Sir Ernest Shackleton himself and also Frank Hurley. Okay, so now that we've talked about the set releasing for Black Friday, I want to discuss the next event for LEGO Shop at Home, and that is the Insiders Weekend. So Insiders Weekend will be taking place on November 23rd, and it will be from November 23rd to the 24th of November. Now, on this weekend, there will be multiple promos available. However, those same promos will also be available during Black Friday as well, so don't worry about that. However, you will also be able to get yourself double insider points. So depending on how much money you spend, you will actually be able to get yourself a certain amount of points. Now, usually with the LEGO insider points, it depends on what set you actually buy. However, this year is a little bit different. So rather than just standard double points, LEGO are going to be rewarding LEGO insiders with more points for the more money that they end up spending. Now, the specific amounts do vary between each region. So I'm going to be going over the points in the UK, US, and in Europe. So let's get it right into it. So we're going to start with the UK first. So if you spend around £50, you're going to earn yourself 800 points, which is £5 in rewards. If you spend £100, you'll earn yourself 1,600 points, which is around £10 in rewards. If you spend £150, you'll earn yourself 2,400 points, which is around £15 in rewards. If you spend £200, you'll earn yourself 3,200 points, which is around £20 in rewards. And then obviously anything over £200 depends on how much you spend. And then if you are in the US, if you spend $50, you'll earn yourself 650 points, which is around $5 in rewards. If you spend $100, you'll earn yourself 1,300 points, which is around $10 in rewards. If you spend $150, you'll earn yourself 1,950 points, which is around $15 in rewards. If you spend $200, you'll earn yourself 2,600 points, which is worth around $20 in rewards. And then anything over $200 depends on the price that you spend. And then if you are in Europe, if you spend 50 euros, you'll earn yourself 750 points, worth around €5 in rewards. If you spend $100, you'll earn yourself 1,500 points in rewards, which is worth around €10. If you spend $150, you'll earn yourself 2,250 points, worth around €15 in rewards. If you spend $200, you'll earn yourself 3,000 points, worth around $20 in rewards. And then anything over $200, it depends on how much you spend. So in general, essentially, for the Insiders Weekend, whatever you spend, you're basically going to be getting a 10% cash back in insider points, because you're going to be getting 10% of the amount that you've spent, which I think is not too bad of a deal. If you add the promos to that as well, I think that it does end up working out quite well, and you might be able to save some pretty good money on certain sets. So for example, one set that I'm debating on buying at the moment for Black Friday is the UCS 8080, which is around £750 in the UK. So if I buy that on Insiders Weekend, I'll get around £75 off, and then I'll also get all of the promos as well. So it does work out relatively well if you add all the promos and everything into it. Now, for those of you who are wondering about the sales, there are going to be sales on selected LEGO sets. As for what they are, we currently do not know yet. However, the sales will be starting on the 23rd of November and will be rolling out all the way to Black Friday. Now, I want to talk very quickly about the new Insiders rewards that are going to be available, starting from Insiders Weekend. So the first one that we have is the Barracuda Seas set, which I think looks very good. It includes 148 pieces, and it essentially is just a mini build of a ship. And I also really like the base for the display stand there. And then the next one that we have is the chronometer with around 150 pieces as well. This one looks decent. However, it is a lot more boring in comparison to the Barracuda Seas set. However, in order to get these, you have to spend your insider points. Both of these will cost 2,400 points each. Alongside these two Insiders rewards, LEGO will also be re-releasing the Christmas baubles. And in order to get this one, you have to spend 1,800 insider points. Alright, now let's talk about what everyone's been waiting for, the promos. So LEGO Insiders Weekend will be getting some gift with purchases, and these are going to be rolling out to Black Friday also. So for Insiders Weekend, there are going to be 3 gift with purchases that are going to be available. So the first one that we have is set number 40699, the Retro Record Player set. Now this is the most expensive gift with purchase to get, because in order to get this, you have to spend £225 or more if you are in the UK, $250 or more if you are in the US, and then if you are in Europe, you have to spend 250 euros or more. Now, honestly, I don't think that the price threshold is that bad. I think that it's a nice looking set. I probably won't build it, and I'll probably just keep it sealed in the box and maybe resell it to make up a bit of the value that I end up spending on my actual LEGO sets that I want. However, I think for me personally, £225 isn't too much of a bad deal. And considering that it's LEGO Insiders as well, you're also getting the double insider points and stuff. I think that it works out relatively well. And then the next set that we have is my personal favorite gift with purchase for Insiders Weekend and Black Friday, and that is set number 40700, the Winter Holiday Train. This one looks really nice. I honestly really like the vibe that it gives. The color scheme is really nice with the red and the bright green. And then you've also got some of the black as well. I also really like the little Christmas tree build and all of the presents that are on the carriages. But in order to get this one, you have to spend £155 or more if you are in the UK, $170 or more if you are in the US, and then 170 euros or more if you are in Europe. And then the last gift with purchase that we have is probably the least exciting one out of all of them, and therefore it has the cheapest threshold, and that is the Winter Holiday Crafting Set. In order to get this one, you have to spend £60 or more, $65 or more, or 65 euros or more. And this one will only be applicable to selected themes, and those are going to be LEGO City, LEGO Friends, LEGO Duplo, LEGO Dreams, and Ninjago. I'm going to be honest, I don't think that it was a good idea for LEGO to cap it at certain themes, because I'm not being funny, but most of these themes people aren't going to be buying sets for. I think the only one of these themes that I can see people buying a bunch of sets for are going to be the Ninjago ones, and maybe the Dream sets as well. However, City, Friends, and Duplo, I think that people who wanted to buy sets for those themes have probably already done them by now, if that makes sense. So I don't think that was great. And also, for example, me, I'm not going to be buying any of these themes. So I think it would have been nice if they, allowed it for LEGO Star Wars or LEGO Marvel, Harry Potter, or they should have just made it available for pretty much every theme. So I think that is a pretty bad move by LEGO there. And I also want to talk about another promo that you are actually able to get your hands on. However, this will only be available until the 22nd of November. So unfortunately, it won't cross over with the LEGO Insiders Weekend. And this is thanks to my friends at Brick Fanatics. So you'll be able to get free gift with orders of over £160 or more only at lego.com. If you go on the Brick Fanatics website, they give you a free LEGO code that you can redeem to get a free GWP. And that free gift with purchase is actually the LEGO Icons moving truck. So all you got to do is just put the code in before you check out on your LEGO orders, and you will be able to get this set. However, it won't cross over with LEGO Insiders, unfortunately. So you will be able to get this one until November 22nd. So if you do want to get this set and you prefer this one over the other LEGO Insiders Weekend gift with purchases, then I would recommend definitely pulling the trigger on that one. So in summary, if you buy, for example, the new LEGO Endurance ship set, which is releasing on Black Friday, if you buy it on the day it's releasing, you will be able to get yourself the Shackleton's Lifeboat, the Retro Record Player, as well as the Winter Holiday Train. So you will be able to get yourself 3 gift with purchases there. And then of course, if you end up buying the the extra insiders rewards. There are 3 rewards: the Christmas bauble, the chronometer, as well as the Barracuda C set. So that will be 6 promos altogether, which I think is a pretty good deal. And then don't forget, you do also get the double insiders points as well. So it seems that you will be getting a 10% cashback on that. It's a $270 set, so you will get $27 off, which isn't an amazing deal. However, saying that the set is just releasing, I think that is a pretty decent deal there. And then also adding it on with the extra promos that you are getting, it is definitely worth doing so. And that is pretty much everything that we know so far about Black Friday and Insiders Weekend for November 2024. Of course, we don't know what the sales are. However, I will definitely keep you up to date. And once we do find those out, I will definitely make a separate video on that. However, I will say that if you are not bothered about the promos, which I've covered in today's video, and also the double insiders points, don't bother waiting for the sales on Lego Shop at Home, because they are not going to be anything amazing. If you want to get some banging deals, check other retailers. Do not rely on Lego Shop at Home unless you want those promos. If you're in the UK, Argos, Smith's Toy Superstores, John Lewis, especially Very as well, have very good deals. I'd recommend checking those stores. And if you are in the US, Walmart and Target should have some decent deals as well. But I'm going to move on now to December. So there are 2 promos that we are going to be getting. Both of those are going to be Christmas themed. Now, the price threshold is currently unknown. However, do we have images of the Griffith purchases, because Lego did end up leaking them at one of their resorts. So the first one that we have is at number 40701, and this is the Ballerina and Nutcracker scene. This one looks quite nice, and this one is apparently rumored to be available from the 6th of December to the 31st. Now, we don't know the prices. However, if I had to guess, I'm probably going to say around £150 in order to get this one. It's a nice gift with purchase. And then the next one that we have is at number 40702, and this is the Christmas picture frame. This one will be available from the 13th to around the 31st of December, and both of these dates are currently rumored. They could change. I think that this one as well looks decent. I think that the Ballerina and Nutcracker scene is definitely significantly better. But the picture frame is relatively nice, quite like all of the Christmas decorations and stuff that are featured on the outer frame. Now, it seems that both of these will be overlapping with each other, so you could potentially get both of these in one go. And as for how much this one would be, I honestly have no idea, but maybe around £60. I think that the Ballerina set would definitely be a lot more expensive to get, because it does have a minifigure in it. But there we go, everyone. With that being said, this is the end of the video. That is pretty much everything that you need to know now, promo wise and insider points wise, for the rest of the year. If there are any updates, I will definitely make separate videos and update you all on them. So make sure that you do subscribe, as well as turn on notifications and like the video so you don't miss out on any of the latest Lego news from me. Let me know down in the comments below what your plan is for Black Friday. Me personally, I'm really debating in my head now. Should I buy the UCS 8080 or not? If you have the set, let me know down in the comments if it is worth buying. I'll talk to you guys soon, so peace out. See you later, and bye-bye.